the long distance press conference. There is a greeting to Carl Wallenkås after 2 previous European bronze medals in relay. It's an honor to congratulate you with your first World Championships goal. Best regards, Anniken Huitfeldt, Minister of Culture and Sport in Norway. So Carl, maybe you should first tell us a little bit about your race. Was it 100%?
Yeah, I think it was almost 100%. It was just as planned. Tried to stay focused all the race, and I think I managed really good. I struggled some on some long legs. I felt I struggled a little, but no mistakes. So I'm really satisfied with the race.
Tell us about this last period before the World Championships. You were close to miss the whole thing.
Yeah, but
what happened?
3-4 weeks ago, I twisted my ankle really bad. So yeah, I was afraid it was broken. Last year I ran the World Champs with a broken toe. So yeah, I was a little afraid I would lose this championship too, but fortunately it was just a bad twist, and I could run 1 week after, and then there were no problem. I knew I would be in top shape for this World Champs.
And now you have done 2 very good races, the qualification and the final. Never nervous, or how was it?
Before the qualification I was really calm, and I did a good race then. I knew such a race would give me a really good result in the final. So after that I felt really secure, but the last race, especially yesterday, I got really nervous, and I had problems getting to sleep. But when I finally fell asleep, it felt good. And this morning I was much calmer. Yeah.
And now you're here.
And now I'm here. So.
What is this going to change for you? Do you think?
It's hard to say. It's just an amazing feeling. 3 years ago I was so tired my body wouldn't absorb training. I was not sure if I could do the hard training again. Then it's been going better and better last year, but yeah, this was maybe a dream, but I'm not sure if I really believe in it, but yeah, it got through.
And you have to tell us about this last 2-3 minutes of your race. We could nearly not see the difference between you and Peter on the tracking. You were on top of each other, differing 2 to 3 seconds all the way. Of course, you had maybe a small advantage with the late start number, but you had qualified for that. So, what did you think from the second last control to the finish?
Yeah, I had no idea. I knew I was in the fight for a good position, but I had no idea how close it was. I just tried to push as hard as possible. I knew where to go to the second last and the last control, and it was just to run as fast as possible.
So you didn't realize that you won before you crossed the line?
No, I almost didn't realize when I crossed the line, so I had to ask Petter after my finish, and he told me I made it. Yeah, it was an amazing feeling.
But we can tell you now that you won. Are there any questions to Carl? Bernd?
Well, I think you were the only one smiling at the start. Were you that confident before the race also?
Yeah, Petter told all of us that if we couldn't smile at the start, or if we looked scared at the start, we wouldn't have a chance. So yeah, I had to smile, and yeah, I meant to smile because I knew this would be a really amazing race. So I just had to go out there to enjoy. I think I did.
So the laughing team. More questions? Well, Peter, we could take the same microphone. was very tight. Are you satisfied, or do you feel like you lost the gold medal?
No, I'm very satisfied. I did a very good performance. I'm very happy with that. And when I got the medal, I felt really good.
This was your big goal for the championships, or the medal distance?
Yeah, I've been aiming for this race a long time, and when it was finally here, I made a good race, and I'm really happy with it.
Is it something you regret that you would have done different, or did you do everything like you have planned?
No, the race was it was really good, and maybe I can find a few places where I can do it better, but it's in total it's very good. So and the training went well and everything. So yeah.
How hard was it to stand waiting and see that the gold medal was slipping away with a few seconds?
It was very tight when we crossed the hill the last time. I think it was from 16 to 17 control. I saw the GPS tracking and car went live there, so I could see how I was compared to him. And I had maybe 5 seconds on the top. It looked like that, and then I hesitated. I went out to the path, and he caught me, and then he was simply faster than me down to this all these ski tracks and this area.
You are the only Swedish medalists today. Are you as a team satisfied with one silver middle distance, you think?
Yeah, it's really tight here, and so many good runners that fighting for the medals, and we have 3 possibilities to take the medals today, and I did it, but I'm sure that Emil and David wanted more today, but as a team, we made at least one very good race, and it's good. It was, I heard that it was the first time Swedish male got a medal on the middle distance, so it was.
So it was a historical result.
Yeah, it was not a day too late.
Questions to Peter Hubert? Well, we go to Monsieur Georgiou. Thierry, you were here, you were not satisfied with the bronze in the long distance, and this is your king distance, so I assume you are probably not satisfied today either.
Yeah, just feel the same. Of course, when you have been winning 6-time middle distance, it doesn't feel anything to get a bronze medal.
What went wrong?
I think I did some not so good routes and 2 mistakes on controls, but yeah, I think I could have win, but I did too much mistake.
So it was not as good as the 6 other ones when you have won?
No, for sure. I knew I had to run just perfect like last time, and this time it didn't went that way. So I think and I'm looking for next year. I was a little bit frustrated about the course. I think it has been the worst terrain I have been in Trondheim since the beginning of training camps. But yeah, I often say in my lecture that you at World Championships you don't choose the map, you don't choose the course, and you have to take it as it is. And today it was like this, and you had to do with this course. But next year it will be much more challenging, for sure.
And then you're back.
Yeah, for sure. And it was one of the biggest challenge with this World Championships. It was, of course, very important to succeed in Scandinavian, but I have already in my mind World Championships at home since 2-3 years, and it's not so easy to focus on something else.
And tomorrow is the event where you don't have had the greatest of luck the last couple of years. Is it changing tomorrow?
We will see. I think I have been discussing already with François and his colleague. And tonight I think I will tell them a story from '94 in Lillehammer in cross-country skiing. So where Italy beat Norway, and was quite a big day. So I think I will tell them this story, and I think Norway is favorite by far, but I guess Swiss team is Swedish team, and I really eager to beat them at home.
Okay, we'll see tomorrow. Any questions to Thierry? Daniel, 2 7th places was probably not what you were aiming for. Now you are on the podium. Are you kind of satisfied, or is it championships that you want to forget so far?
No, it's nice to be back on the podium, and I'm happy with my race today. It was not perfect, but I think it was quite clean race, and I was not so happy with sprint and long, especially not with the result, and so I'm really happy that I managed to win a medal today.
Are you in your best shape?
I think my shape is good, but I'm not sure if it's also the terrain is of course different than the last 2 championships. But then I managed to win the long distance, and yes, or 2 days ago I had no chance to win it. I'm not sure if it's because of the terrain or because of my shape.
You probably also look a couple of years in front of you.
Yeah, so 2 years to the World Championship in Switzerland, so that's one of my big goals, and of course I'm looking forward to next World Championship already. But now we are still in Trondheim and it's not finished yet.
But it's okay that Norway wins here and Thierry next year, and you takes it 2 years.
Yeah, of course I try to take the gold also next year.
Peter is not agreeing on this. What about tomorrow, Daniel? Is it time for a revanche for you?
Yeah, I think we have a good team, but I also think we are not the big favorite team. For us, it's hard to succeed against the Norwegian and other Scandinavian runners here, and there are a lot of strong teams like French team and maybe also the Russians, so I think it will be a hard fight for the medals.
Are you surprised that Carl WOC is the world champion?
No, because he won already World Cup races, or at least one I remember in Norway, so even he won not World Championship medal before individually. He was one of the favorites today, and he managed to succeed.
Question to Daniel Luhmann. Okay, guys, congratulations. Thank you very much. See you at the medal ceremony.